All right, spoilers. If the thumbnail didn't tell you, then I'm telling you now, this is going to be spoiler talk for Spider-Man Brand New Day. Let's get into it.
A soliloquy for every movie, from Casablanca, Tommy Boy. He's here, it's him, it's Andrew Toy. It's Andrew Toy.
I said in my other video, one of my favorite elements is the relationship between Spider-Man and the Punisher. But what I couldn't say in the other video is that I also really love the way they utilize the telepathic thing. The thing that jumps from human to human. Awesome. As I'm watching this, my brain kept telling me, this is something you've never seen before. Like just the way the director has to get all of these extras to act in a particular way at a very precise particular moment to make it look like there's literally a chain of invisibility passing through them. That is just one of the coolest things I've seen in a movie in the longest time. And I also really liked it because it tells me like Spider-Man now has to contend with an invisible force. How do you beat that? And then when you step back to think about it, we're all fighting an invisible force. I guess that's just also what helps make Spider-Man so relatable. Now, the big thing with Sadie Sink playing Jean Grey, I've heard people complaining that they make her just another sympathetic antagonist because she's a female, so we have to go easy on her. But I didn't see it that way at all. I saw it as just another person who has this beast inside of them that she's constantly trying to fight. And again, don't we all have that? We're all fighting this other force inside of us, this ego that tries to escape us, but we have to work so hard to keep it in. So you could feel her angst in that sense. Now, on the same note, what's her motivation? I don't feel like her motivation is fully flushed out. And that's what keeps this movie from being nearer to perfect for me. Her sister was killed, so then she goes on a killing rampage. I don't get that. I don't think anybody can relate to that. I would get it if she targeted her sights on VMAX, the corporation that killed her sister. That I would totally get and I would root for. But maybe that's it. Because she's supposed to be the antagonist, we're not supposed to be rooting for her. Who knows? Another small complaint, I was really hoping that Michael Mando, Nacho! I thought he was going to be the force to contend against. And I thought his scorpion outfit was really cool. Even though it's kind of funny looking to see a grown man with a tail, they made it look really cool. And that thing was a weapon. So yeah, I would have liked to have more of him. He's such a great actor. He could have been utilized so much more. There's a moment that's one of my favorites. It stands out to me because they fooled me. There's that moment where you think the writers are cheating. Like Peter Parker tells MJ who he is, and she's like, oh, I knew it was you all along. You know, I suppressed these memories, but now it's all coming back to me. And it was just such an easy answer. And then they fooled me. Like, I love that the writers had enough foreknowledge to know that this was what was going to hang in the balance for this movie. This reveal was going to make or break this film because that's what everybody's going into this film thinking. How is Peter Parker going to contend with having no relationship with the people that he loves the most? So well played, movie. Like seriously, well played. Like, you know that they knew that we were afraid that they were going to pull that shit. And then they tricked us. It was awesome. Loved it. It was so good. Like, I can't think of another time when a movie just completely lost me and then they just reel me back in. Awesome. Now, it looks like they did that at the end with Ned, but I'm going to cut some slack because I don't think that's really going to play into the overall structure going forward. But time will tell with that. I think we'll be a little bit more forgiving with that. The real crisis that needs to be fixed is MJ not remembering him. And I know that there's a lot of talk about Zendaya out there, or Zendaya, whatever it is, and it's warranted. Like, nobody advocates for fresh faces in movies more than I do. I want to see up-and-comers. I want to see what talent is out there. I want new people to get their chance at the big shot. And so, yeah, it does bother me that The Rock is in every movie, and then you got Johnny Depp, and now Zendaya. But Zendaya in this movie delivers a very confused and vulnerable performance, quite possibly stealing the movie with her emotional scenes. She was fantastic and completely won me over in this movie. Like all those scenes where it showed Peter wanting so badly to tell her, and then it shows flashbacks of them of when they were younger. They were so young. It's like we raised them. And I love that they brought Aunt May back, but not in the cheap MCU way where people could just rise from the dead all willy-nilly. but they used like her memory, her ghost or whatever you want to call it. And ultimately she was the one that saved the day with her words. Right? And you can argue that, where's the big climax? Where's the giant fight at the end? I don't need a big fight at the end. In fact, I don't want big fights at the end anymore because you already know the outcome 99% of the time. And so the fact that they chose to go down a more quiet and pacifist road, I give the movie a lot of respect for that. I feel like they took notes from The Lord of the Rings, where there is a lot of cool fighting and great battles, but you never get tired of it. They stop it before you get worn out, because ultimately that leaves you wanting more. That's all I can think of to say for now. I know there's a lot of other stuff. If you want to continue the conversation, comment down below. Don't forget to subscribe. I'm going to be uploading some videos where I talk about old movies that I watched for the first time, because the family's not here and I can watch anything I want as late as I want. And I have been. Thanks for watching. I'll see you in the next video.